How many times have you gone to the supermarket, walked down the toy aisle, and checked every card looking for the one you can't find? How many times have you ended up empty-handed while someone else already has it on eBay for 10 times its price? Today we're going to talk about the most sought-after, most expensive, and most coveted Hot Wheels from the 2026 Mainline. Not the premium ones, not the RLC, the ones that are supposed to cost 35 pesos, but you never find them. We're going to check cases from A to J, super treasure hunts, regular treasure hunts, and the basic ones that resellers are already all over. At the end, I'll share my personal ranking of the 10 I'd seek if I were starting to collect this year. Stay tuned, this is going to be good. Before we get into the cars, I need to explain how this works so everything makes sense. The Hot Wheels Mainline for 2026 has 250 numbered models from 1 to 250. Additional colors of the same model don't get a new number. Mattel releases those 250 models in cases that go from A to Q. That's about 17 cases throughout the year. Each case contains 72 cars. Some special cases only contain 36 on short cards. Inside those cases, two types of gems are hidden. The regular treasure hunts. They have a flame symbol in a circle. They're easier to find than the supers, but scalpers already know how to look for them. In 2026, there are 15 in total, one for each case. And the super treasure hunts. These are the holy grail of the Mainline. Metallic Spectra flame paint, real Riders rubber wheels, fine details, and the small golden TH logo hidden on the body. How rare are they? Mattel puts in about 1 for every 12 cases. With 72 cars per case, that equals 1 for every 1,000 Hot Wheels produced. That's how rare they are. They're the ones that keep you up at night. There's something else important this year. The Ferraris are back. After years of absence from the Mainline, the Ferraris returned in 2026, and as you can imagine, they're impossible to find. Regular treasure hunts are the poor cousins of the supers, but watch out, many collectors look for them just as intensely. They're produced in limited quantities, and resellers are already taking them off the market before you can even see them in the store. Here are the confirmed ones up to Box J. Box A, the 87 Buick GNX from the Nightspeed series. The GNX is one of the most beloved castings among American muscle car collectors. This version with the TH symbol on the card gives it a special character. If you see it in Box A, don't let it go. Box B, the 92 Dodge Viper RT10 from the Drop Top series. The original Viper from the 90s, an iconic casting in a convertible version. For any collector who grew up in that era, this car means something special. Box C, the Electro Silhouette HWEV series. This is an original Hot Wheels design, futuristic and electric. It's not a real car, but the community of original design collectors is keeping a close eye on it. Black color with striking details. Box D, Hot Wheeling's X-Racers, another original design. The X-Racers series always features extreme colors and shapes. Complete the collection from Box D without much trouble. Box C, Cone Shaker HW Racing Design Series. If you like track cars, this one is quite popular among collectors of the series. Box F, the 16 Ford GT Race from the Exotic Cars series. Now we're talking. The 2016 Ford GT race car as a regular treasure hunt is a highly sought-after piece. The GT race casting always draws attention, and in the Exotic Cars series with the TH symbol, it makes it even more desirable. G-Case, the 2 Jet Zeta from the HW Dream Garage series. This car has a special story. It's the winning design from the Hot Wheels Legends Tour, created by Luis Rodriguez, a design born from the community itself. For it to be a TH in 2026 is a huge recognition. H-Case, Total Disposal, HW Heavyweights, a tuned-style garbage truck. It sounds strange, but the HW Heavyweight series has its own fandom. Tuned-style work vehicles are a niche that grows every year. And the ones coming in the next cases are interesting too. The Amaru GTC, an original design inspired by a mythological being, which reached TH status for the first time in 2026. Impressive vision power. That's the situation with the regular ones, but now comes the good part. The ones that really make people get up early to go to Walmart. Number 6. The 64 Chevy Impala D-Case Lay and Low series. The Dream Lowrider, it comes in light blue Spectra Flame with stripe graphics and classic lowrider style. The 64 Impala first appeared in Hot Wheels in 2004, and every new version creates a buzz. This Super TH version in Spectra Flame Blue is one of the most beautiful ever seen. Lowrider collectors have it as a top priority. Number 5. The 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth E-Case HW Series in black. Sierra Cosworth is a legend in European rallying. It comes in Spectraflame pink with a racing livery in black-white and the number 87A nod to the model year. Fans of 1980s, European touring cars are fighting over this one. Resale price is already above $50. Number 4. Porsche 911 Carrera Rarest 2.7 upcoming cases in the Then and Now series. The 1973 911 Carrera RS2, considered one of the most iconic Porsches in history, has Porsche and Hot Wheels collectors already excited. High demand guaranteed since the announcement. Number 3. Toyota Supra Tuned. Upcoming cases in the Tuned series. Listen to this. The tuned ones always have a fierce fandom, especially the Japanese ones. A tuned Supra as a Super TH is huge. The JDM community and fans of the A80 generation Supra are going to go crazy looking for this one. Very high resale prices are expected. Number 2. Nissan Maxima Drift Car. Upcoming cases in the Wagon series. Here's the surprise of the year, a Nissan Maxima as a drift car. It's an unexpected casting that mixes two worlds, the mundane family sedan and drift culture. The community is divided but intrigued. Drift and JDM fans are going to hunt hard for it. And now, number 1, the most sought-after super treasure hunt of 2026. The one people have been searching for months. The one resellers already have for exorbitant prices. Number 1 without question according to the global collector community. The Ferrari F40 Competizione. Box C, Ferrari series. Spectra Flame Gray paint. Ferrari emblems that shine over the metallic finish. The golden logo hidden on the sides. Position 63 out of 250 in the Mainline, 3rd out of 5 in the Ferrari series. The F40 Competizione is the extreme track version of the original F40 prepared by Michelotto for pure racing. It first arrived in Hot Wheels in 2025 as part of HW Exotics, and in 2026 it became the most sought-after Super TH of the year. How much is it worth on the secondary market? There are already sellers asking from $150 up to $300 for this car in its original packaging. Its retail price in Mexico is 35 pesos. That's how brutal the world of scalpers is.
Everything in the Mainline is about the THs. There are models that, even without a special symbol, generate a lot of interest, and some of these are already hard to find because collectors with a keen eye grab them first. First, the Ferrari Dino 206 GT. The Dino is the smallest and most refined Ferrari in the world, in history. A debut that has been awaited for years in basic Hot Wheels. Just the Ferrari name on the card makes it an object of desire. First sightings reported in G and H cases. The scalpers are already active. The recommendation is simple. If you see it, buy it. Second, the Ferrari SF90 Stradale in black. Ferrari's hybrid supercar as a basic line release. It's already part of recent cases and the secondary market is moving it. Less frantic than the F40 Super TH but just as coveted. Third, the Ferrari Testarossa, confirmed in upcoming mixes. The community is already anticipating high resale prices. The Testarossa is one of the most iconic Ferraris of the 80s, and in basic form, it's going to be impossible to find in stores. Fourth, the BMW 635 CSC. This casting has a cult following among collectors. Every new variation goes quickly. In 2026, it will appear with a new livery, and fans of classic European BMWs have it high on their priority list. Fifth, the 70 Dodge Hemi Challenger. The 1970 Challenger with a Hemi engine is a top-tier American classic. It appears in several 2026 boxes with different decorations. Muscle car collectors always have their eyes on this casting. Sixth, the 68 Shelby GT500, the most famous Mustang in history, in its 1968 Shelby version, with a color combination that in 2026 some compare to the Pantone Palette of the year. High interest from both collectors and Mustang enthusiasts. Seventh, the Porsche 911 Carrera T. For Porsche collectors who can't always go after the Super TH, this is a very worthy alternative that also generates a lot of interest in the community. Eighth, the Mitsubishi Starion. A new casting in 2026, the Starion is an 80s JDM car with a very specific but very passionate fandom. New casting means an automatic addition to the collection for those who follow classic JDM. Ninth, the Cadillac Celestiq. Completely new. New. Designed by Brian Zhao for 2026, it's the most luxurious electric Cadillac in real-world history. And its arrival in the Hot Wheels mainline is big news. The first editions of new castings always become more valuable over time. And 10th, the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. Part of the HW Euro 2026 series, an elegant British classic that appears in the Hot Wheels mainline with a color that the community is finally appreciating. High demand among collectors of classic European cars. Those are the basics that I would be watching closely this year, even if they don't have the TH symbol. Many of these are going to be worth much more than they cost today. Alright, we've seen everything. The regular THs, the super treasure hunts, and the basics that the community relentlessly pursues. Before we wrap up, I'll give you my personal top 10. These are the ones I'd look for if I were starting from scratch this year. Not just for their resale value, for what they represent as collector's items. Number 10. Honda Civic Custom Super TH. JDM drag with a brutal presence. Number 9. Basic Cadillac Celestiq. New casting for 2026 first edition. Time will make it more valuable. Number 8. The basic 68 Shelby GT 500. The most famous Mustang in history. It always has a place in any collection. Number 7. The 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth Super TH. European rally and spectacular pink Spectra flame. An unforgettable combination. Number 6. Toyota Supra Tuned Super TH. JDM plus tuned guarantees double the fandom. Number 5. Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 Super TH. Iconic Porsche. Coming soon to stores, and people already get it. They're excited. Number 4. The 64 Chevy Impala Super TH. Classic lowrider in Spectra Flame Blue, perfect as a collector's piece and as a symbol of the culture. Number 3. The basic Ferrari Testarossa, an icon of the 80s. It's going to be impossible to find when it arrives. Number 2. The basic Ferrari Dyno 206 GT, new Ferrari casting. First edition, time will prove right whoever keeps it. And number 1, the Ferrari F40 Competizione Super TH. The most wanted of the year, Super Teja plus Ferrari. That's a legend on a card. Now, at the end of the day, this isn't just about prices and resales. Of course, it's exciting to know you're carrying a 20 peso car that's worth 1,000 on the market. But what matters most is the hunt, the time you spend going through boxes, the conversation with the man at the flea market who also collects, the day you find that lost Ferrari Dino in a faraway toy store that nobody visited. That's what keeps all of us here. If this video helped you know what to look for in 2026, give it a like. It doesn't cost anything. Subscribe for more content like this. And tell me in the comments, which Super TH from 2026 have you already found? And which one are you still looking for? See you on the next hunt.